Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
All right. That'll work. Okay. Let's do some return to Yharnam shenanigans. Come here. Ooh. Come on. Oh. Oh no! Oh God. Not a great start. Hunter's Dream. Let's see. Alright, before you get too far, I just want to double check. Worldwide. Good. Okay, now I want to see. I can never. I want to see. Come on. Ah. you can get 2 starting weapons if you're quick enough. But I was not. I've never actually used the cane as in a playthrough very far. Just don't click with it. Plan here is to use the saw cleaver to start, and then make my way into the DLC early because I want to pick up the whirligig saw. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, do not beat this werewolf. So if you don't pick up... Oh yeah, so I got the bullets, so I'm all set. But if you do happen to get out of here, it's nice not to grab those bullets and then get the bullets from the Hunter's Dream and pop back here so you can still get those. Alright. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ridiculously sloppy. Walk away from this game for 10 seconds. And I'm rusty. So I think I'm probably going to skip the Cleric Beast for now. As is what I typically do now. I like Father Gascoigne to start off with. It's more fun to come back to Cleric Beast later and just sort of wreck them. Alright. Oh no. Alright. Forget about it. Love the transform attack with the cleaver. I like the axe, and I'm probably going to go strength, so the axe would make sense, but just can't stop using that transform attack. Just because my experience with Bloodborne over the last year has mostly been BL4, so I've been using the sock lever the whole time. So I'm just sort of can't break the habit. Oh, Jesus. Normally I don't really stop here, but I figure for a return to Yharnam I might as well do some stuff I don't always do. Hello, doggos. And get up on that shortcut. I love that, the pungent blood cocktail there. If you just go up there, uses the item. Alright, and I forgot that I'm supposed to... What is it? What am I? Right note. Let's see. Yes, here we go. Little thing to put. There we go. No, it's not found out. Yes, there we go. Alright. And now, back out here. Oops. Right. I want to see if I can do this. I always just try out some of the skips, but I'm not very good at any of them. First, I have to murder some Yharnam doggos. Let's see. Oh, no, dog. Did he fuck up my thing? He did. That bastard fucked up my skip. That's what I get for not smacking him. talk to you later, perhaps. Let's go talk to Eileen.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What? No matter.
There we go. Gotta get the gesture. There we go. One's a saw spear, one's a shard. I believe that was the saw spear, and that's the shard down there. Let's find out. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is arguably a poor decision to do that. Jesus. Alright. Let's go this way. There's another shard down here, perhaps. There we go. Catch you later. It's nice to see a bunch of phantoms around. Alright. Get this opened up. And then, I think I might skip back around down into the sewers. I want to get the hunter set. Alright, I should do this. Gotta watch out with both of them here. Ooh, got lucky. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. Oh, goodness. Huh. What the fuck? Oh, God. Well, that's what you get. My poor echoes. Those are some extremely bad shots fired on my part. Okay, I have to make up for that. Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh my. Way too trigger happy. Jesus. I refuse. There we go. Reminds me, oops, that the guy in this house in the wheelchair always gives 4 bullets, which is worth stopping by. Okay, now I'm going to... Where do I want to go? Might as well. I think I'm actually gonna go up. Yeah. What do I want to do? I think I'm gonna go into the building so that I can go mess around with the werewolves, and then I can get the hunter set. Yharnam hunter set. Nice. Unnecessary visceral. Okay, friends. Let's see. Still feeling a little rusty. Come on, buds. At least they're easy to visceral. Stupid. Bad idea. Oh, I never brought him down here before. Wonder if I can. This is a cheesy spot. Extreme cheese. What a silly way to take them out. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Wow. Couldn't even complete the cheese. I don't know I did this wrong. What a a cheesy ass thing to do. But it worked. Collect some more goodies. More bloodstone shard. Alright, now I gotta face a few of those guys who are like holding fences. And this guy. I'll take it. One of the fence post guys. With just a great hairdo. Yeah, they can wreck your shit though, pretty quickly. Oops. Oh well. Oops, fuck you. Goddamn rats. I just got an angry guy down there. But it's worth it for the attire. There we go. He is not in a good mood. Oh shit. Alright. I want to go up here this time. I'm going to grab a Madman's Knowledge. And cash in a bit. After I get the music box also. So I want to do some Gascoigne co-op. There we go. Take it. Alright. Got that. I'm gonna grab the music box and try and use that during some Gascoigne co-op. I think I can use the music box.
Who are you? I don't know your voice. Are you a hunter? Please will you look for my mum? I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum was a wreck so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Thank you.
It plays one of Daddy's favourites, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers.
Viola, of course, Gascoigne's wife. Forgot to bring the music box and did not go well for her. You might as well grab a few things over here. Give this guy a punt in the butt. Stay down. Molotovs. Alright. Yeah, that area's a bunch of shit. Looks like I'm gonna have to deal with some shit. Freaking dogs. Bane of my existence. Nah. Go back and cash in some blood echoes. After I get one in sight, the doll will awaken. No. Dear hunter.
Hello, good hunter. Honorable hunter. Pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength.
Cool, cool.
You will hunt beasts, Twimble.
Yep.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. One thing. Oh, subtitles all the time.
Welcome. What is it you...
Okay.
Farewell, good... May
I'll
you...
get back to you. Nice. Definitely get that on the roster. Just in case. A little creepy person. Don't need to hear him talking about using the doll for whatever. Yeah, might as well upgrade.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me stand close.
Alright. See. It was when your vit and end good and the rest is details. I don't remember exactly what you need for the whirly gig, but we'll figure it out. For now, let's see how many levels I got. Yeah. So it's a good place to start.
Farewell, good hunt. May you...
The actual upgrading of your stats in Bloodborne is a little bit vestigial given how limited it is and how much, you know, I think in some ways the stats aren't even really necessary because there's just not that much to go with. I think you could have a different system of equipping weapons and upgrading weapons without that sort of holdover. Alright, let's go do some Gascoigne co-op. Alright. Oops. Should have spent on some more blood vials or whatever, but I didn't. That's alright. Oh my god. Extremely bad. Okay. Just wasting. Oh. Okay, you guys can just hang out there being stuck on the stairs. Let's go help some people. My first time fighting Gascoigne took fucking forever. I was fighting him for hours when the game first released. He's a pretty good boss. He was actually the second one. Cleric Beast was the first that I fought, but Gascoigne was a real wall for me my first time playing, so if anyone's picking up PS Plus and struggling, I'd be happy to help them out because I don't think there's any shame, especially if this is your first Souls game, having a little help, dipping your toes. Plus it's just fun. It's fun to play with other people. So it's a risky visceral on that guy because he'll give you a bad time if you mess that up. There we go. Alright. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do. You know what, I'll just do Gascoigne first, because I think I actually need to get the, Oh, well, I'll do some co-op here. Might as well. Hello. Doggo kin. Nice. Let's do this. I was gonna take on the bosses solo, but this will be fun.
sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Shit. It's a good thing I got a friend. I forgot to put on my oh shit. Nice. Thank you. That was fun. Peace. Leave my message. All right. Okay, so I want to go, I think, I can't remember how this works. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And, of course, alright. That Gascoigne outfit is awesome. How many bloodstone shards do I have? Well, let's just go take a look this way. Almost. Just need one more. I don't wanna level up too much to help out with Gascoigne. Guess I'll do just a tiny bit and then I'll
Welcome home. What is it?
buy some shit.
Very well. Let me...
Let's see. Yeah, sure. A few levels probably won't hurt me too much. Let's see. Okay, now let's do some Gascoigne co-op. I don't know how long I'll do it, but it's a pretty fun fight, as witnessed in my own fight against Gascoigne. All right. All right. Woo. There we go. Oh, nice. Got another bloodstone shard. I help anytime. I guess I'll just dick around with the local population a little bit. Actually, oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hello. It's gonna be a 3-on-1 against Gascoigne. Let's do it. Nice. Let's do this. Wonder if it's their first time. Or they're probably just grabbing a snack, having some pizza. Yeah, well, let's roll. You have to go first. Let's do this. Oh! Nice. Yes. Nice. There we go. That was fun. I just wish they'd like refill your shit when you got back from helping someone. Or at least let me keep my my blood bullets. Jeez. Yeah, I'll do a couple more of those. I've never actually done like any invasion in Bloodborne. See if I do it this week. Nice. Hello. Let's do this. Such a clusterfuck. What? Get some weird. Nice. It's a little laggy, but it was good. There we go. Alright. And now on, I think I'm gonna pop on to the Cathedral Ward after getting Veal's blood gem. Poor Veal. Rip. So now I'm going to go to Old Yharnam and use that to get around into the Cathedral Ward to fight Amelia, so I can use the whirligig saw, is the idea. Gem workshop tool. You in the know? Gotta look for that too, actually. Make sure I pay it forward. It's just a nice community feeling. Let's see. Where's all my notes? Let's hoping to upvote someone else's, but doesn't look like it's around. You can trigger that for a visceral attack insanely early. There's actually... Going this way always gets me into some shit, but there's some good upgrade materials to the left. I'm gonna fight a giant. Stuck on the train. I'm so fucked up. Hey. Ooh, pretty good. Just you know, enjoying leveling up in this game for the first time in like a year. Not that it's doing me much good. Just die. There we go. I did a little bit of co-op on Gascoigne. I haven't actually done PvP in Bloodborne before, so I wanna try it out for this. But the co-op for Gascoigne was always fun. That fight's just a big clusterfuck. Oh, this guy. These crows are always gonna fuck this part up. Goddamn crows. Oops. I know. Luckily with this saw cleaver, you have this vertical attack, but Jesus Christ, what a nightmare. Speaking of nightmares, This upcoming church giant is always such a pain in the ass. But I want to get the stuff. Let's see. Oh my god. Guy's such a dick. I'm gonna get myself fucked up. I knew it. Fucking hate that guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this area's a pain in the ass, but I can't pass it up because it's got all those good upgrade materials. But my real issue with this, as with all things, is that I'm impatient and they have so much health. They're so lame. I find it funny how early you can visceral those guys. Just even at the start of their wind-up. Yeah. Yes, it feels good. Feels good. Although I almost feel like I play better when I'm doing when I have a restriction like BL4. I'm just gonna have these assholes chasing me. There. Might as well. There we go. Let's see if I can do it this time. This guy's not actually that bad. I'm just... Use my blood echoes. That's so far. There we go. Getting the viscera on those guys just seems so inconsistent to me. Getting that bone to pop out of their knee after that big attack. Which is such a... Oh, really? Yeah, it's... After they do the big wind-up, they have a bone pop out of their knee, and if you hit that bone enough, it triggers a visceral, from what I understand. This is weird. Oh, yeah, let's see. What am I doing? Gotta get that nightmare. Yeah, it's for as much as you need to fight them, it's not super useful, but I mostly find it disgusting why, for some reason, their bone pops out of their knee after doing that attack. Seems gross. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, they packed so many upgrade materials into this little torture corridor. Alright. Well, that part's done now. My plan is to, for this playthrough, I think, I'm going to go through Old Yharnam so I can get to Amelia, and then I think I want to pop into the DLC and maybe whirligig at the rest of the game. I've never done that, but I've always wanted to. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Shadows at BL4. Oof, that was a nightmare. Oh man. I would really like to co-op the Shadows a decent amount, because that's a pretty fun fight with multiple people. Yeah, it didn't take me too long, surprisingly, but it was hard as balls. I think it was probably up there though. It's funny because like the mandatory bosses, I don't. It's funny how few are actually mandatory. I also had some trouble with Murgo's wet nurse, but that's just because it's kind of a long, protracted fight. There we go. Might as well. Even though I'm thinking I'm gonna go for the whirligig, Amelia's a pain in the ass too. So. Yeah.
Welcome home, good hunt. What is it?
But I guess I'll co-op Amelia too, because, man, anybody playing through this game the first time, they were all roadblocks for me, but Amelia was pretty terrible.
Very well, let me stand close.
Let's see. How many I got here? I don't wanna level up too fast. I wanna stay good for co-op and stuff. Which I have to try. So for invading, I don't actually know what spots are great. Like, obviously there's the Nightmare Frontier, and but otherwise, can you invade people when they summon help? So probably I'm looking at Bloodstarved Beast is probably pretty decent. Amelia might be okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, BL4. That was annoying enough with upgraded weapons. I can't imagine doing it with a base level weapon. Let's see. Jesus. Fucking say on Twitter, like, after my first playthrough, I didn't have to worry about grinding for this shit, and I still won't, but I hate having to spend stuff on these. But I want to have my bullets. Yeah, the online play is certainly not the strength of Bloodborne. I mean, they had to patch the shit out of it just to make it kind of make sense. Yeah, I mean, it's as it is. FromSoft just makes questionable decisions all the time for instance, these tombstones. But yeah, it's weird. Like, it just seems like they willfully undo things that make sense sometimes. Where am I going? Central Yharnam. Wait. Nope. One thing I'll give is a small thing is sometimes the names of these areas are kind of similar, and I'll travel to the wrong one. Central Yharnam and Cathedral Ward being one. Yeah, why can't I rest? Like, rest to just respawn the area, rest to travel between lamps, like, you guys figured this out. Like, I mean, if they want to make it about theme or something, that could be, because they want you to go back to the dream, but, like, I don't know. You could just come up with a reason why you can do it. It's just such a step backwards. It's always a nice vista. Kind of. It's a nice vista. A little low res, I guess, but nice landscape. I've always found this area to be, like, surprisingly a little bit of a bastard for an area that just this tiny gap. It's mostly these dogs right here, but Jesus. I know that this area is kind of a problem for speedruns. Shit. There we go. Yeah, it's true.
You're a beast hunter, huh? I knew it. Oh, protege. So, why not? Oh, take this to...
Oh.
Beast hunting is a...
You fucking psycho.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your...
That's alright.
I bid you farewell.
He is. He is cool, and he's even made cooler by the fact that he's so batshit crazy when it comes down to it. Fucking dogs. Come here. I don't care. Cheese the shit out of you guys. Coming up to my door. Oh no! I gotta go back up there. How did I not hit the lever? Cannot believe I fucked that up. Without these dogs here, it's like... Dogs and rats and crows in Bloodborne. Jesus. I'm swerving. Yeah, I watched, Blade Runner 2049 finally with my wife last night, and she doesn't like long movies, and I mean, I'm not always down for it either, especially at night, but like, our interest was held, and it was just so good. Like, I was kind of worried anytime something that gets like really built up that it's not going to live up to expectations, but it was really good. And I love that they still managed to keep, like, Deckard as a sort of question mark for if he's human or replicant. Yeah, the only part is a minor thing. It's just like every time Jared Leto talked, it sounded like I hate to just blame him, but his dialogue was just so cuckoo bananas. I never knew what the fuck he was talking about. But I'm gonna have to just say it had to be a little bit Jared Leto too somehow. but he played his part. It was a small bit. But yeah, and it just looked so good. Some of those scenes are just like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Especially like just watching some of the stuff and then you have a scene with him and then you come up with like Ryan Gosling, who just did a really good job. You could just like feel the difference in the acting ability, but it was forgivable because it was a relatively small bit of it. I'm supposed to put these notes down. Oh yeah, that whole like water reflecting looked like such a torture room. It looked cool, but it's like, and I loved all of the brutalist architecture and stuff. But man, it looked like a nightmare to work in if you're trying to like do something on the computer and get this water. Let's see. Yeah, that had some insane visuals just right from the start. The whole thing looks so good. Old Yharnam.
You there? Hunter!
Hello.
Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once.
Yeah, I wish I had seen it in theaters.
Turn back. For the hunter.
Yeah, I could tell as soon as we were watching it like on our TV. I was like, this would be so much nicer with either a larger TV or in theaters. Especially because it's kind of funny, like at least on my TV too, when they gave the locations, it's actually hard to see the font. The font was like slightly small, like on my TV, so I was like, yeah, it seems like this whole movie was definitely meant to be watched at the theater. But yeah, and it's a bummer that it didn't do better. I hated that. Like, that was definitely one of the best movies I've watched in a while, and to hear that it just kind of made a little bit of money is disappointing. I want to watch some other of his stuff too, because I haven't seen Arrival, I think, which he also directed. I've heard some good stuff about that, so. Oh, really? That'll be cool. Yeah, I definitely want to see. I'm definitely more interested in Arrival now because he seems. Just the visuals. If the visuals are even matching it, then I'm down to see whatever he does. And Dune would be awesome. I'm just like slightly procrastinating running through that whole Gatling gun bullshit, which I enjoy, but I'm like, running through there isn't so bad, but just a pain in the ass. Yeah, definitely down for it. Oops. Alright. Is there something... I think there's something either back here or on the other side. Some sort of upgrade. Oh, shit. There you go. I saw something about that, but after hearing some negative stuff, I haven't tracked too much with it. That would be pretty cool, though. That would be something that I wouldn't mind them tackling.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless, half cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
Yeah, that one panel or something I saw going around where it had like "you died" or something kind of put me off of looking at it too much. Oops. Yeah, I might check it out if it's actually older Yharnam though, because I dig everything with older Yharnam. But yeah, yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah, there's a panel where there's like a reflection of someone like getting attacked, and it says like "you died" or something. Extremely silly looking. Oh. That fucking area. It's just that one room that I dread when I run through that. After this, it's just me fucking up. That'll be a problem. Jesus. Look at fucked crows. Yeah, it's disappointing. They can't have nice Souls comics, apparently. Yeah, I immediately was not interested in that. Oops. Jeez. Yeah, Soul stuff is weird anyways, in the sense that, like, the storytelling is so scant that going into, like, doing a story about Dark Souls in, like, a comic form just seems complicated to, like, make it feel right. No. Yeah, it's definitely difficult to make the jump into something else. All right. Let's see. Man, the skip for Old Yharnam. I can't even nab some of the easier skips, like the sewer skip seems like it would be easier to do. But they're like skip for Old Yharnam for speedrunning where you like drop down up near the beginning. Looks fucking bonkers. But it would be nice to skip this stuff. But I've been unsuccessful at all speedrunning skips or glitches I've tried. Try to grab the 2 starting weapons. Haven't been successful at that yet. I'm not sure too much about that one. It seems like you just mash X. Just in case I fuck up. Yeah, it's one of those things where like it's not like they look easy, but they're definitely so much more difficult than you could be like prepared for. Especially that 2-weapon one. That one I actually tried it like a dozen times one night. Just kept trying to grab 2 starting weapons because it just looks like there's nothing to it. But as far as glitches go, it's extremely hard. And the skips, the sewer one, I kept trying because it seems so possible in Central Yharnam to just hop up on those boxes and jump over, but nope. It's just way more difficult than I would think. Where are you guys? Yep. I haven't actually gone into the research hall yet because I wanted to wrap up Shadow of the Colossus, and I got to finish with Shadow of the Colossus now, so I'm going to get into it. I had also got Death of the Outsider, and I thought that would be something that I could play in between, but I found myself getting a little bit more invested. So yeah, I have to get into the research hall, but I also wanted to do a little bit of lore shit before I played through, just to refresh myself on all the bonkers ass stuff. This is sort of going to ease me back into it because I just get rusty at this game so fast, apparently. But luckily, at least Shadow of the Colossus won't like throw off my controls. I remember trying to play this in Neo, and it was a complete nightmare. Just let me kill you. Yeah, it'll be a good one. I want to do it justice because the research hall is one of my favorite, like, Souls areas, hands down. I think it's like my favorite iteration of the, you know, like Duke's Archives, or it's like Duke's Archive meets like Latria, which is perfect for me. And I like all the stuff with, what is her name? Adeline or Adelaide. That squishy head people stuff is just so fucked up. You get down here. It's so funny how terrifying these guys are, at least like mine was my first playthrough. And like, they're so easy to parry. Not that I couldn't still get wrecked by them, and I very well could. But there's just so much more opportunities for getting viscerals. Really takes away the How scary. Oh, fuck. Speaking of getting wrecked by one of them. Shit. Get impatient. Might as well open up the shortcut. Yeah. Yeah, now those two guys at the beginning is kind of like a fun little like puzzle to figure out. Although actually on this one that I was doing right now, I never realized that, I guess I should have realized that you can lure them down to that one door that leads back to the shortcut, and they get stuck up on that. How'd you walk through the door before me? I don't know if I ended up accidentally summoning for Gascoigne, which was kind of fun in the spirit of Return to Yharnam. But I guess I'll do some co-op for Bloodstarved Beast, but just throwing the cocktail and just wailing on the Bloodstarved Beast is way easier than doing anything else. I feel like having someone else there would just complicate it. I don't know if that's upgrade. Oh no. Following me. Jesus. Whoa. Oh my god. Well, good thing I opened up the shortcut. No, he doesn't. Maybe he does follow you. Maybe I should have kept running, but. Oh well. Should upgrade my weapon. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I was watching. I think I was watching a Ludwig video of someone doing Ludwig at BL4, because I've watched a bunch of those at this point, and there was a comment on the video where they were complaining that the person, like, it's not in the spirit of, oh nice, it's not in the spirit of BL4 to have hyper upgraded weapons. And I was just thinking, man, if you couldn't upgrade your weapons hard in BL4, just sounds like a real pain in the ass. I should have done it. Dude, you're causing me. You're a pain in the ass. Ah. Come on. What? There you go. Yeah, that's insane. My actual victory against Ludwig even was involved just like a tiny bit of luck, so I can't imagine dragging the fight out that much. The odds of making a mistake eventually are just insane to me. But I have actually come to really love the Ludwig fight. I think it might be one of my favorites. It's a bunch of BS, but it's not unfair. It's just he's balls hard. Actually, I want to get my items in order. There's people creeping out there. Okay. It's been a while since I've done this. Beast blood pellet. If I even need to really do it that way. Might as well use some fire paper. I don't like that order. I might as well. Yeah, let's see if I got this. Okay. Yeah, a little sloppy, but oh well. Yeah, that's why it's like, I could co-op with someone, but that fight's just... It's just, that's how it works. You just throw those things. Yeah. That fight, I've always done okay against the Bloodstarved Beast, but not for any real reason. I know that it's a huge wall for people, but it's never been one of my real walls like it is for some. Yeah. I'm mostly doing this just so I can get to Amelia. Yeah, that if you don't throw that sort of cheese strat on it, it's a long ass fight. And with more people, I think it's health. It's just one of those fights where the health just doesn't benefit you. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do? Okay. Definitely upgrades. Oh yeah, twin bloodstone shards. Really? I didn't even know that. It's one of those. The chaos of the fight probably. The look of the beast really helps to make it look more intimidating than its moves actually are. Might as well. For whatever it's worth, actually. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. Nice. Let's see, is there anything worth going? Alright, just a minute. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to wrap it up for now. It's, I have an imminent threat of baby waking up, so I think I will pause my return here for now. But yeah, thanks for tuning in and chatting, Nick. That was it was always good to have a little company. This time doesn't always seem to be the most advantageous, but yeah, have a good one. And are you planning on joining getting into Yharnam yourself? Nice. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna get back into this again tomorrow night. So, well, enjoy your time, and I'll talk to you later.